Next, crochet the legs and tail on the turtle shell. The legs and tail, crochet them at the shell body junction. This happens when changing yarn. Crochet only the back loop. Then the front loop is left unworked. Now, what about the front loop? It's used to crochet the legs and tail of the turtle. We wrap the yarn around our hand. Wrap around pinky, then around index finger. Index finger wraps around again. Wrap around 2 more times if needed. Pinch yarn in between thumb and middle finger. Start stitching anywhere on this round of shell junction. Start stitching anywhere. For example, insert hook into loop. Wrap yarn over hook. Pull yarn through loop. Pull yarn through loop. After pulling the yarn through, then crochet 5 chain stitches. Now, there's a loop on the hook. Then pull yarn through again, forming a V-shaped chain stitch. After completing 1 chain stitch, continue pulling yarn through. 2nd chain stitch. Continue with the 3rd chain stitch. 4th chain stitch. 5th chain stitch. While crocheting the chain stitches, hold the yarn end with fingers. Not holding it may loosen. With a slightly longer yarn end, it won't slip off. Better to hold it for even chain stitches. Once 5 chain stitches are done, release the yarn end from fingers. Pinch the crocheted chain stitches. Count backwards starting from the last chain stitch. 3rd from the end. 3rd from the end. Crochet the half double crochet. I'll demonstrate the half double crochet. Method for crocheting the half double crochet is wrap yarn first. Then hold the loop. Press yarn loop with index finger. Insert the hook with the loop into the 3rd to last stitch. Put the hook under the back loop only. Put the hook under the back loop only, then insert the loop. The hook has 3 loops. Now yarn over. Pull the hook out and around the loop. There are 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over again. Pass through all 3 loops simultaneously. This is the half double crochet. After completing 1 half double crochet, crochet 1 double crochet. Double crochet as follows. Let me demonstrate. First, wrap yarn over hook. Hold wrapped yarn with right index finger. Insert hook into 4th stitch back. Just completed 3rd half double crochet. Crochet half double crochet. Here, next insert hook into far side of 4th stitch. Insert into back loop. Pull through loop from 4th stitch. Now 3 loops on hook. Pull through first 2 loops. Pull through last 2 loops. This completes double crochet. After double crochet, crochet 1 more half double crochet. First wrap yarn over hook. Hold wrapped yarn with right index. Insert hook again. Insert hook into last stitch. The chain stitch, the first chain, is the 5th stitch back. Also the first chain. Insert hook here. Yarn tail may come loose. Hold yarn tail. Wrap yarn over hook, again. From first chain, pull through 3 loops on hook. Half double crochet here, pull through all 3 loops. Half double crochet completed. Yarn tail not concealed may come loose. Tighten yarn tail. Tighten yarn tail as needed. To this point so far, continue finding joining point on body. Joining point left. Back loop left in round 9. We picked up 1 back loop. Next, skip 2 stitches. Skip these 2 stitches. Insert into 3rd stitch. Through 3rd stitch. Pull yarn through. Pull through again. Pull through loop again. Slip stitch. One turtle leg completed. Okay, continue. Next, crochet backwards for turtle's other leg. Continue along remaining back loops of round 9. Slip stitch along remaining back loops. Insert hook into back loop. Pull yarn through. Pull directly through loop. This is slip stitch. Continue with 1 more slip stitch. Insert hook, pull yarn through loop. 2 slip stitches completed. After 2 slip stitches, continue with 5 chain stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, total 5 chain stitches. After 5 chain stitches, following first leg pattern, first wrap yarn over hook, insert into 3rd stitch back. Pick up back loop only. Pull yarn through. Pull through all 3 loops. The first half double crochet is done. Then continue wrapping the yarn. Insert the hook into the 4th to last chain stitch. That is, the 2nd back loop away from yourself. Then pull out the yarn. There are 3 loops on the crochet hook. Pass through the first 2 loops first. Then pass through the last 2 loops. This is the method for the double crochet. There's 1 last chain stitch. Insert the crochet hook into the last chain stitch. First wrap the yarn. Insert the crochet hook into the first chain stitch, which is the 5th one from the end. Insert into the back loop only. Pull the yarn through from the loop. At this point, the crochet hook has 3 loops. Pass through all 3 loops simultaneously. OK, now. After crocheting the half double crochet, this leg is completed. We still need to skip 1 or 2 stitches. And then slip stitch at the 3rd stitch. Insert the hook into the 3rd stitch and pull the yarn through. Pull directly from the loop on the hook. The second leg is completed. After completing the second leg, next, we'll slip stitch into the next stitch. After crocheting, next, we'll crochet the tail of the little turtle. Crochet a tail between the 2 legs, and then crochet the 2 legs. This completes the entire body part. Now, let's crochet its tail. The tail requires crocheting 3 chain stitches. After crocheting 3 chain stitches, we'll insert the hook into the second to last chain stitch. Tail crochet a single stitch. Bring the yarn over directly. Single crochet. Good, make a half double crochet in the 1st stitch. Yarn over the hook first. Then insert the hook into the 1st stitch. Pull the yarn through. There are 3 loops on the hook. Pull the yarn through each loop consecutively. Continue skipping 2 stitches. Skip 2 more stitches. Insert the hook into the 3rd stitch. Pull the yarn through. Then pull the yarn directly through the loops on the hook. This completes the turtle's little tail. So far, we have completed 2 legs and 1 little tail. Next, continue crocheting the rest legs. Similarly, here crochet 2 slip stitches first. After the slip stitches are done, crochet 5 single crochets. Then, crochet a half double crochet in the 3rd to last stitch. First, yarn over and insert the hook into the 3rd stitch. Pull the yarn through. Then, pull the yarn through each loop on the hook consecutively. Crochet a double crochet in the 2nd to last stitch. First, yarn over, then insert the hook into the 2nd to last stitch. Pull the yarn through. There are 3 loops on the hook. Pull the yarn through the first 2 loops. Then pull through the last 2 loops. Crochet a half double in the 1st stitch. Yarn over, insert into the 1st stitch. Pull the yarn through. With 3 loops on the hook, pull through each. Now onto the main part. Skip 2 stitches. Skip 2 stitches. Insert the hook into the 3rd stitch. Pull the yarn through. Pull the loop through from the hook. Now the 3rd leg is done. Crochet 2 slip stitches again. After crocheting 2 slip stitches, continue crocheting 5 chain stitches. Crochet a half double crochet in the 3rd stitch from the end. Yarn over and insert hook into the 3rd stitch. Pull through 3 loops. Crochet a double crochet in the 2nd stitch from the end. Yarn over and insert hook into the 2nd stitch. Pull through 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over the first 2 loops. Yarn over the last 2 loops. Crochet a half double crochet in last chain stitch. Yarn over and insert hook. Pull through from the first loop. Yarn through 3 loops on the hook sequentially. Skip 2 stitches on the main body. You can see it here. This is the slip stitch position. Can you see it? Slip stitch is different from regular stitches. The slip stitch is not counted as a stitch. In overall crochet, skipping slip stitches is not counted. So this slip stitch is not counted. This is our first stitch. Skip 2 stitches. After completing, skip these 2 stitches. Insert hook here and pull through. Pull through directly. Now, the legs and tail are done. 1 stitch left. Keep it unworked. Leave the space to assemble with the head. Crochet a slip stitch here. Break the yarn. Leave a little bit of yarn end. Cut the yarn directly. For the final yarn end and the initial yarn end, conceal them inside the main body. Hide them. Congratulations! You have done the legs and tail.